Hi there. I want to talk to you today about raising confident kids and helping them build their self-esteem and their self-confidence. So I have a course coming up. It's a 3-week online course on Zoom, and it's for parents of sensitive, spirited kids who might be struggling with things like anxiety. Maybe they're reluctant or hesitant to try things, to try new activities. They feel anxious about it. Maybe they have anxiety in general about various things in their lives. They may have a tendency to harshly judge themselves and feel like they're not good at something, or maybe harshly judge themselves, their own self, like their appearance or their hair or something. Or they might be easily discouraged. So those are some of the things that parents who are taking this course will be dealing with and want some support with. Um, you, as the parent, may or may not have a pattern of perfectionism in your life, or maybe being a high achiever, or maybe having some anxiety in your own life or in your background. And as I said, that may be present or may not. But if you have a child who's judged themselves, maybe they think their hair looks terrible, or, I suck at math. They compare themselves to other kids. You'll know if you have a kid like this and you've tried to present them with the facts and, said something like maybe, oh, but sweetie, your hair is beautiful, or I love your hair, or, um, commenting on their math. You know that when you say things like that they usually resist you. Sometimes they even get more upset. Generally, it doesn't help, and it certainly doesn't seem to build their self-esteem or build up their confidence at all. It doesn't work. And the same thing goes if they're anxious about trying something new. You know that if you have a sensitive, spirited child, that pushing them to do that thing that they're anxious about rarely gets you anywhere, and it certainly doesn't stop their anxiety. So some of the things that parents will learn in this course are a little bit about how self-esteem develops, where that harsh and self-critical language comes from. And I'll really support you with scripts and substitute phrases, things that you can say instead, so that you have something kind of ready in your back pocket that you can use to support your child. Concrete and simple practices to build real self-esteem that you can use anytime and anywhere. So, and I'm talking about the kind of quiet self-confidence that comes from trusting yourself, okay? Not sort of the superficial bravado that kids use, to brag to others because they feel insecure. So we're talking about real confidence here. And also strategies and tips to help your child build social skills and confidence at school. So a little bit about me and the values that drive me. Things that are important to me are authenticity, both for parents and supporting our kids to be really authentic. Practical strategies. It's really important to me that the things you learn in the course will be practical things that you can take away and you can use in your everyday life, not just ideas that kind of sound good on paper, but that don't feel like they're going to practically make a difference in your life. Another thing that's really important that you'll gain a sense of in this course is feeling more of a sense of compassion, both for yourself as the parent who's doing your best and, slips up sometimes, like everybody does. And that's that tendency towards perfectionism. So you'll get a bit of a sense of how to start working with that. And also, it feels important for me to share with you that the practices that I teach are just that. They're practices, okay? They're not quick fixes. But the beautiful thing about practices is that they not only help with your child's confidence, they actually contribute to creating a strong bond between you and your child. So they can really help to shift your relationship to more of a connected relationship. And when I say practices, I mean, examples would be things like exercising regularly, eating nutritious food, spending time in nature. So the practices that I'm talking about are things that you'll take away and that you'll practice using on a regular basis to really shift the dynamic with your kids and support them in their self-confidence and building self-esteem. The course is coming up in early May. It's on Thursdays on May 4th, 11th, and 18th. I'll put the link down below with more details. As I said, it's going to be on Zoom, and there's going to be recordings if you can't make a session, and also some notes. And you'll also get a copy included, a digital copy of my book, Freeing Your Child from Self-Criticism and Perfectionism. So again, the link with more information is down below. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and email me. And I'd love to see you there.